Hey guys, JMTA here. Today we're discussing NAS. Should you go out and drop $300 on an empty box? Well, we could go with another solution like free NAS, but what if there was another option? So the hardware is pretty good, but I'm not willing to rush out and buy a Synology. Just for a 2-bay, you're looking at 170, and for a 4-bay, it's around $315, and you still have hard drives to buy after that. This one comes with a gig of RAM. So we're going to build something a little bit better. Maybe let's see if we can find something comparable. Most of your hard drive or most of your computers, you're going to have at least 4 SATA ports to begin with. So if you added in a SATA card, you could essentially get more hard drives. So the product that we're going to be looking at is Synology, and you want to grab one of these files. Well, you have to grab the top one. It's going to be around 200 megs. Let's see, 195. Okay, and then I think you can just grab this file, 20 megabytes for an update. That'll get you to the latest version. That one does not automatically update, so I was forced to install that. I just did this by trial and error, so hopefully I'm saving a little bit of time. We want the ISO file. Okay, that looks like a pile of balls. So we actually got to go hunt for it a little bit further down. We can't get this version 5644. So let's see, I've expanded this here under the boot images, so you're going to go to 52. This is 5644. Here's 5644.4, so it's not much older, whatever. So that is a valid link. Go ahead and download that. Okay, so I have those files ready, and we're going to pop over to HyperV. If you don't already have HyperV installed, I will create a link for that. So let's hit New Virtual Machine, name it, and we're going to choose the directory that it resides in. It will create a subfolder for the virtual machine, name it Synology, and it's Gen 1, and at least 512 megs RAM. I'll do 4 gigs for mine. Connect to a virtual switch, so that'll give it an adapter and connect it to your network. And for the primary, I'm just going to give it 300 gig. We can add more drives later. That's not a problem. Next, we will install the CD-ROM later too. I want to move some stuff around. So let's go into settings, give it another core, and then let's grab our image, the ISO that we downloaded previously, and I'm going to copy that into the Synology folder, and then I'll mount it there. From here on, I would suggest adding SCSI disks. They seem to have a little more throughput. So I think that's all we want for customization. You can have it automatically start up in 10 seconds after your operating system comes up. Okay, so let's start this up. I'd have it here. Let's see what this looks like. I'm just going to hit enter on that. And here it boots. Okay, there's a couple things that fail. Probably because it doesn't have USB or some of the other adapters that it's looking for. So that's no big deal. You're going to go to this address next. So this gives you just kind of the bare minimum install. The file that we downloaded earlier here is what we need to push to it next. So here's the IP address, let's see, 32. So I'll do that. 2.168.10.32. It will fill in the port automatically for you, the :5000. So I'm going to set up, manual install, going to browse, going to choose our 200 meg PAT file that we downloaded earlier, and then we will hit install on that, and we'll wait. I didn't realize the first time I installed this, it tells you to just use admin no password. I had to actually go and look that up because I was trying to fly through this install. Okay, so in the background, this is rebooting the machine. It's coming back up now. And we can watch that. It probably will not automatically flip back over. Well, I mean, you don't have to wait 10 minutes. So let's go back in, leave this page, and we're just going to do admin. From here, we'll just hit next. I'm not going to share any information. Synology, right? Username, JMTA, password, and next. I'm going to do important updates automatically. Actually, it doesn't matter what you choose. That won't even save. Quick connect. I don't want to broadcast my Synology to them. You may need a custom MAC address for this. Actually, I think, let me look. You probably actually have a custom MAC address, right? In here somewhere. Yes. So your MAC address should be good. So you might be able to do this quick connect here. So I'm going to skip that for now. Make that. No, I don't care about anonymous statistics. Okay, so we're up and running, and you just click through those little. It has excellent help and get started documents. You can actually disable that. And notice you get this message saying that it's only a 10100. It's actually 10 gigabit. So I think that's just an error on the software side. You can test transfers, and between the host and Synology, I've gotten over 2.5 gigabit per second. So to finalize this installation, you go into Control Panel, Update, and choose Manual DSM Update, and browse to your those little update files. I'm going to just try a small one here, and it should fly through these pretty quickly. I tried to skip a couple of them. I think you can do like the second update and then go to the 5th update, and then from there you can start updating from the web. Okay, I took that tiny little update. I'm going to go back in, change the settings to important updates only. That way it doesn't try to kick you all the way to version 6, which will most likely fail. It has found the latest update through Synology, and you can attempt to do that. If it fails, then you know that you have to take the next update from Synology, and those are all listed right here. So I think I've just done this one so far, and now I'm attempting to go to the latest version from there. Okay, update, continue. There it goes. Okay, so that works. Updating configuration. And then it'll reboot. Okay, so now it's up to date. I'll go over some settings in another video. So that's how you get it set up. Here are the additional packages. Feel free to take a look at those. I'll create another video of some configuration tricks running this as HyperV, and then we can also look at setting this up as a bare metal install. And it is very impressive how fast this boots up. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Thanks.